And gamer rehab news.
Rehabilitation for the game.
Gamer rehab.
Submitted by I Ate My Booger. Salty. A teenager addicted to video games goes through treatment in the wilderness.
In the wilderness?
In China.
Is this a program or it's like self-recovery?
A program.
What? I want to go to this program.
Wilderness program?
I want to go to the wilderness in general.
I love the wilderness.
Yeah.
I write songs in the wilderness.
It's just normal.
I don't know why, but like the wilderness makes me feel so good. And I didn't know that as a kid. Like we went camping a lot. We went in there, did fishing, all that stuff, and I didn't really associate my happiness and just me feeling good, like with the wilderness and nature and all that shit. I don't know. I didn't think that was the reason why.
You know, you did something to me recently that I have gotten addicted to. Fucking primitive technology guy. Fuck that guy, because of him, I cannot stop watching wilderness survival shit.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It's fucking dope, right?
It's like, it's amazing. I'm trying to figure out how many different ways I can start a fire without a lighter.
Yup.
Like, you know, like how many different types of tinder, like birch, all this other shit. It's so fucking fascinating.
I know. It's like when we go into the forest, right? We lost the freaking skill and ability to go, I can make a fucking house out of everything. I don't need tools. I'll build the tools from everything that I see.
I really want to make a fire doing the plow technique where you just have the stick and the groove and you and then you get that. It's so fucking
Just like how the Samoan guy did with the freaking eucalyptus tree.
Yeah.
Branches.
I want to do that. I want to do it without using the Flintstone. You know what I mean? So just the two stick with just friction alone. I think that's pretty amazing. And there's this guy who actually teaches people how to do it with like a Ziploc bag and any liquid, and you use it as a magnifying glass.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's pretty fucking dope.
Nuts.
You could do it with a battery and some fucking gum wrapper and shit with like steel wool. It's fucking dope, man.
And for some reason, it's so calming too. Like watching it, it's like
when we all go camping, we're not allowed to get a fire going by normal means. We have to. One of us has to do it.
I think it's gonna take some practice before we commit to something like
that. That means we can't eat until somebody does it, though.
I'll be the plan B, and I'll have a propane tank, whatever. When you guys give up, come on over here. I'll be grilling the carne asada.
Fine, me and you. we'll figure it out.
No one's on your team other than you two.
We're just gonna be starving for like a week.
That's the reality of it though. Yeah. Is it's hard to find food in the wild.
Yeah.
So we'll just get skinny. Hey, that's a great weight loss program.
I know, right?
Horrible.
We'll get parasites and get skinny.
Oh no, that's horrible.
The tapeworm diet.
Ooh.
So this teen, his name is Josh. He's 14 years old. He's part of a 2020
2020
piece. You know the 2020?
Oh.
The late night.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this 2020 clip of Josh and his parents dealing with his gaming addiction and his wilderness program.
I love the wilderness.
Josh can't stop playing video games.
What's a typical day in Josh's life?
Sleeping until 11, 12.
Oh, come on.
And until like 1, 2 in the morning.
His parents,
That's it?
Christina, say he's up playing 60 hours a week.
That's it?
Into the wee hours of the morning.
You know,
The wee hours of the
after
morning.
3 o'clock, and I told you to get off at 1.
Computer away. I don't understand.
Because when we did take it away, there was a lot of problems.
You guys are tools.
His behavior.
Al and Christina
the mom and dad.
the computer, even locked the router out in the car. Josh responds by lashing out and then eventually dropping out of school.
It was just a lot of anger. Lots of anger.
Emotional outburst.
Yeah.
It sounds completely out of control.
Yeah.
Damn.
Josh's parents are so desperate to help their son, they decide to send him to a Utah wilderness program called Unplugged with Outback Therapeutic Expeditions. The program waived Josh's fee to bring attention to obsessive screen use.
Here, Josh and a few other
Boys will camp for weeks with no running water, electricity, or computer screens. I'm Elizabeth. It's very nice to meet you. I check in on Josh more than 7 weeks into the program. Therapists are teaching self-reliance on long hikes and through roughing it, all hoping to give the boys insight into the compulsions that brought them here.
I'm noticing that it was real bad.
The next day, his parents come to visit after the longest and most difficult separation of his young life.
Hey, Josh. How are ya?
Good.
Good to see you. Oh my God, you're getting bigger.
Is that how families greet each other?
Dad.
I know, they sound like strangers.
They sound like greeting dogs at a dog park.
Yeah.
Hey, Toby. How are ya?
Right here.
The boy, who could barely bring himself to put a few words together, is now reflective.
Like at home, I didn't really notice that games were like destroying me mentally. And
He's just saying whatever the fuck he can because he could go back and play League.
I'll suck that dick, man. Just bring me back.
school for a month just to play video games.
He missed school for a month? A whole month?
He's hella dusty. Did you see that
Josh
shit?
will remain behind for now.
Damn.
Has more work to do in the desert.
That food probably smells like pine cones.
Dude, if you could rewind that clip, he tapped his back. It went. That fool's been there for hella long.
7 weeks?
Like a fucking Chinese kung fu movie.
You know what I don't like about like this approach is
Too
that
extreme.
no, it's kind of like it's like they're making it the kids' problem. It's not an our problem.
Yeah.
Like kids are escaping into video games and doing all this stuff because whatever's going on in the house, marital problems or whatever, problems at school, they're escaping. And of course this program's gonna work. They're around other, guys that they can be friends with. Their mind is constantly occupied by new things, new stimulus, new challenges. It's fun, or, it's challenging. But then once they get out of it and they're back into their regular life again, they're gonna escape back to the game.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like what he's going through, it's not like this crazy ass addiction. I think it's a normal teen behavior. I did that shit.
Well, the update was that when he got back home, they got rid of his computer. They ended up selling it, I believe.
So he just has a pile of sticks in his bedroom?
I think the difference between like what you're talking about, he just didn't go to school. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he missed a whole month.
Yeah, I mean, like he just didn't do anything at all. That's when it's a problem. Like that's when it becomes an addiction, when it affects your regular life. Because even for me, when I didn't play a lot of games, but I did play games, I still got my shit done though. So you couldn't say shit to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Showered. Clearly, he wasn't showering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still bathed. I still did my shit. I still had to do my chores.
Still have friends. There's
Yep.
still a social life.
Exactly.
I think for him, he was just glued into the game and wasn't doing jack shit.
How do you think you would handle your kids with technology
I'd
addiction?
be like exactly with them. Doing if a new game came out that I really
like going on a raid with him.
we'll be playing and I'll be like, hold up, I gotta do a jack off break. Boom, whack off, come back, play. That was my fucking teen years. I did that shit. But I had a regular life too. So I feel like this is normal.
I think it's normal if there's the regular life too.
Like you go outside and you play like basketball with your friends or
You
something.
go eat with your friends, you have a social
come back
life.
at night and then you still hang out with your friends online.
Yeah.
Like playing games and shit.
Yeah. Because the only game that I was really addicted to was Tetranet. And I used to play that until like 4 a.m. in the
Were
morning.
you the one that were hella good though? There are some people that were fucking good at that
What kind of game
dude.
was that?
It's like Tetris, but you're battling people, and there's all these little bombs and like nukes that you could send to each other.
We used to play it in the office.
Yeah, so that's the only game that I really got addicted to, and I played until 4 a.m. But I still did normal shit. Like I still played drums later. I still went to go eat with my friends. Still gang bang. Still did all the normal stuff.
Normal shit.
You were so full of electives.
I don't know, man. Like I think like games are cool. I guess when my kid gets into it, it's just fine. I just don't. I think if I have a kid, I would like try to have him live a life without being attached to this thing so much. Like you understand that this is a tool. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't have a kid yet. I don't know how much I can control it, but I would do my best to, because my parents did that too. You know what I mean? They allowed us to play games, but they controlled it in a way where I didn't have to like it so much. You know, like I enjoyed it, but I didn't like wrap my whole life around it. Like I was in taekwondo. You know, I was in soccer. I did all this other bullshit. You know.
I like this wilderness program though. I just do it for fun. Like no one has to force me to go there. Like I want to go there.
Stop missing out on all of the JK News uploads. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when the videos are coming up. And for the last video, click over here.